Okay, you guys, I am back to share what I have going on here as far as my leftovers from the Summer Porch and C'est La Vie mashup. I loved this kit. Now, I did add a little bit of extra cardstock from some scraps like these. I also added some more wood grain because I knew this was not going to be enough wood grain for me. For the embellishments, I kind of have a little mix-up because I've got my scraps and my embellishments all stuck together. So I'm going to pull out my scraps really quickly, and then that way I can stick with just what I have for embellishments. So I've got these. Oh, I've got more scraps. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and say this bin doesn't count because these were all my flare that were perfect. I mean, you guys, check out this match. Look at how perfect. Remember this, but it was a perfect match, and I tried to get a flare on every layout, but some of them did not get a layout. Okay, and then these scraps don't count anyways because they were additions that I brought in. Okay, so this one doesn't count. Everything else does. So for the embellishments, I have the really large ones. This one is the part of the laser cut, and then I've got some fussy cut out pieces that I have. So this was fussy cut out. I should have done a better job. Look at how the difference is, but I was trying to get all this mixed media and whatever going on in there. And then this was from the laser cut piece, and this was the fussy cut out bit from the packaging. I love their no waste packaging, you guys. I also have a bunch of, and it's all mixed up. The C'est La Vie fussy cut is mixed up with the Summer Porch. I want to call it French Porch, you guys. That's it's like in there, but it's not. Oh, what am I trying to say? I forgot. So this one was a fussy cut out because it's a different color. See how it doesn't? It's got that same color, where the laser cut pieces are this brown on the back. So that's how I can tell if it was fussy cut out or a laser cut piece. So I've got all these faux buttons and a couple faux clips. I tried to use the faux clips as much as possible because I really did like those, you guys. That was just awesome. I could do a whole sheet of those. Again, these were fussy cut out from the C'est La Vie, the little sailboats. So I've got a couple of those. I might also have hey, look at that. That almost says Summer Porch at the bottom. Huh? And it was fussy cut out. Sorry. But then you've got some intricate pieces, fussy cut out from C'est La Vie. I'm not going to mix these back up. I'm not going to separate C'est La Vie from Summer Porch. I'm going to still keep this because I still have, I want to say 2 layouts to work with, but I have to share with you guys the next collection because we only use these for a week, right? So I will be bringing back a few layouts, and what's great about this is that now I have all these little scraps to work with, and I can bring these layouts during January when I do my Baby Got Scraps, which I really love playing with my scraps, you guys. I really do. So anyways, laser cut and more laser cut pieces. I didn't get around to using these clasps, which are kind of like sealed envelope clasps. I did not get around to using those. So that is going to be a challenge for the next time. Like I said, I think I have 3 other layouts planned with this collection. So keep that in mind that this collection will reappear because I've got all these really fun elements and whatnot. So from the fussy cut to the laser cut, and then whatever was fussy cut out. I'm going to put this off to the side because it does not count. That was part of the rub-ons that I brought in just to help with my mixed media, you guys, and my background. So I've got these flowers. I didn't use any of these flowers, but I immediately went to the other style of flowers that were there that kind of were like a mix between a sunflower and another flower. It was kind of weird. And then I've got these 2 pieces. Over here I put my florals and my animals. So I kind of had them set up between icons. Now my florals ended up over here because I was constantly keep moving them out of my way so I could get to what I was really looking for. So I've got a lot of these little berry pieces. I don't really know what they are, not that that matters, but yeah, I didn't use those. And then a lot of the smaller bits from the C'est La Vie collection, these cute little fishies. Again, I have plans for those. I have a red butterfly. I used up all the other butterflies, but I have plans for the fish. I do have plans for the little fishies. And then look at this jellyfish. Almost looks like a mushroom. I could probably cut off the tentacles and use it as a mushroom, but I probably won't. And then I've got this one floral cluster that has a starfish inside. So that is all that I have for the embellishments. I'm pretty excited because normally I have a ton of embellishments left and not a lot of paper, but this time it's kind of a good mix. I have a little bit of paper and a little bit of embellishments left. So I kept all my branding strips. I used up most of my branding strips along the way, but these are the ones that I have left over. This is the reverse of that dark red, and then this one I believe is the dark blue, which is weird. It just tells me paper 1s and paper 3, so I don't know which one this one is because the light blue is right here. Wait, oh, it is the light blue. I must have used the other light blue one. So anyways, isn't that weird? I can't even remember what I was supposed to be using. So I have, this one doesn't count, I apologize, my little scraps. So I have some wood grain scraps, the little tearing off pieces, and this is where I tell you guys what I plan on doing with these specific pieces. And if I'm being honest, I'm probably, well, I don't really want to throw that one away, but I'm probably going to end up throwing these ones away. I also have these pieces that were trimmed off from, and wait, there's another one right here, that were trimmed off from my last layout. So I think I'll keep these, but I think I'll trash these because these will kind of make really cool shelves for embellishments. And the reason why they were stuck there is because they're still kind of sticky. So I'm going to toss those. I'm going to keep these because this is just, that turned out perfect, right? And it's just the branding strip from one of the papers, which I think was this paper. So I think that that's how that worked out. I also have some bigger wood grain pieces that I think I'm going to end up keeping. I had 3 of these and I ended up using 2 of them, so that made me super happy. This is all that I have left over from my dark, it's not brown, blue. I have a couple photo mats that were left over from, well, I think this one was left over from my double mat, and then this one was left over from my single mat. Same layout though, maybe. And then I've got my rips of red. I'm thinking about keeping them, you guys, because this right here is giving me that Christmas vibe right here. And I'm thinking, I know, I keep saying I'm thinking, but I think I'm going to put this with my Christmas stuff and bring it back in December. So along with this piece here. So I think I'm going to split these up and bring these back for December, if I'm being honest with you guys, because that just looks really super cool together. And then I have my fussy cut out piece right here that I used up, and like I said in I want to say Saturday's video, I should have used this piece at the bottom instead of the white that I used. And I might be able to still go back and replace this with that white cardstock because I think this would look really cool rather than it just being plain white. So I might still go do that because I only used my tape runner, and usually I add adhesive so the corners don't match, but I haven't done that yet because I was at the retreat. So I could still go add this because it's only being held on by a tape runner. So I might do that, you guys. I've got this piece left over that I just used for my photo mats, and I was just 1 or 2 pieces shy of photo mats. I have this red piece. This is from the C'est La Vie collection. Again, I actually have plans. Nope, it's for these three. I have plans. Wait. It's these three. For these three for another layout. So for these three pieces, and then I still have this piece left over. So this one is the red C'est La Vie, and then when I flip it over, it is the cut aparts. And I honestly was torn on whether or not I should have done the cut aparts or the red, and so that's why I never touched this paper. I know, it's awful. But now I have plans for these three pieces of paper. Again, keep in mind, it might not come in January because January is all about scraps. All about scraps. Clean out that scrap bin, you guys. Join me for January. We clean out the scrap bin. It's only about scraps. You're only allowed one 12 by 12 paper. I love it. So this one here is actually the front page, and it's very pastel, very pale. It almost looks like clouds, and then it's got a compass rose in the center. And then it looks like a waterway map over here. So kind of different, but it's on the background. And then this is solid number 5, and then it's very pale on the other side, but I like this grayish look. Sorry for the shadows. That's strange. It might be where I'm at because I've never noticed my shadows before, you guys. Weird. And then I have this piece left over. Again, saving them. So I might use this as well, because I've got 2 layouts for sure planned, but I think I have 3 using all of this really fun stuff. Okay, but I'm definitely thinking now I'm going to go and replace that bottom edge with this paper. I think I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna go do. So I'm gonna set those off to the side. This is gonna end up, I have layouts planned. I'm not sure about these because that's the only green that I have. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not really sure. And then I have layouts planned for these. This is going to end up in my Christmas stash, so I can keep using it because we're coming back for wood grain in winter next month. So I love it. So that's going to end up there. These I'm not really sure because I don't have any more green to add to the table, but I want to keep these, so that might end up in another little kit for January. And then these might come back depending on maybe February, because February is just Follow a Sketch February with Sandy Reversky at State Goddess. So that's my plans for my leftovers, you guys. I still have more kits or more layouts planned, but I'm not restricted to just these pieces. So for these 3, I know I keep changing my marbles. These 3 are gonna stay as a set, but for the scraps and the leftovers, I might be bringing in the other papers from Summer Porch like I did for these scraps. So these are the only scraps that I have left because I previously had the Summer Porch collection. And then of course I added the rub-ons and just a few of the die cuts. I did not add the entire pack. I just knew I needed labels and things. And then another thing that was my favorite to add to this was, oh, here's a little bit right here, was that sticker sheet, or sticker book from Simple Stories, that coastal. It's not coastal though, it has another name. I don't remember it right off the bat, but it's a coastal collection that was red and blue and white. So anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys are planning on doing with your scraps if you played along with us for this kit. And it doesn't have to be just this kit, you guys. It could have been a kit that you guys put together from your stash that matches, color coordinates, theme coordinates, any which way, you guys. Kit Conspiracy is not always about using the exact same products as what we are using. It is definitely about sharing with you guys examples if you have this product. That is what Kit Conspiracy is. Jenna and myself have 2 totally different craft styles, and we thought that it would be great to share with you guys our 2 different craft styles using the exact same products and then you have more to go off of when it comes to kits, if that makes any sense. Because some people buy this stuff in collections and kits just like this, and they don't know what to do with it. So that's why Janet and I came up with this series, is to share with you guys ideas of how to use your products. But if you are kit builders and or stash busters, kit builders and stash busters, you guys are more than welcome to make a counterfeit kit, is what Tara calls it. Tara and Tina, they do counterfeit kits like crazy. I love it. And they mash up their collections and their stashes and play along with us. So it's really fun seeing what they do with their kits. So anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for listening to me ramble on and on and on. Don't forget to check out Janet Fritz and see how many scraps she has left over. I'm thinking she has hardly nothing, because I was loving her layouts, you guys. Wow. So don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel, who is Galaxy Girl Creations, and see her leftover kit for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.